morning. Actually, we are going to speak about the how to come out from the lockdown situation and how to start the schools and how we go through this special situation. So at the moment, there is a control in the COVID-19 situation in the country, but there's an important fact whether we are going to start schools at this juncture or we maintain the online process or the distance learning methods during this time. So basically we think about how to keep our health advisors within the school premises and especially the tuition. So first of all, we think we don't want to start schools at the same time we are going to start the businesses and all the other economic activities at the same time. There's a risk of spreading the disease through the schools. So we are having the facts to consider. How is the COVID virus transmission going on, and how we are going to control it while we are starting the schools, and how we are control the spreading the disease in the tuition classes. So the key preventive measures are the proper hand washing and the maintenance of respiratory disciplines and the maintain the physical distance. At the same time, we have to go back to the schools and see how we are going to plan the schools. So there's a advanced level exam is coming nearby. We have to give some advices to them also, and we have to discuss how to use your free time, because you are stay at home this time, so that we can use that time in an important and efficient manner. Our advice is when you are going to start the schools, we prepare the school, what schools we are going to start first. So basically there are some areas, according to the COVID disease patients who are located in certain areas, especially in the Western Province, that's a high risk areas, and some divisional secretariat and the districts we can find there's no infected patients. So we can start from those schools because there is low risk, but at the same time we have to maintain all the hygienic practices and the distance maintained. That's compulsory. We can assess what are the facilities available in those schools, especially how the hand washing facilities and what are the facilities available to maintain the distance. If you think of students in a classroom, we can't put all 14 to the classroom in this situation. Also, we advise to the students, if you are having any respiratory symptoms, especially the cough, sneezing and the fever, you have to better to avoid coming to the school. It prevents you to contaminate with others, and you can save the life of others, and you have to seek the medical advices at the same time. So then if you are starting the schools, we have to wear a mask and you keep the distance. Also better to start the schools from the upper grades. It seems the students who can understand this respiratory ethics and the hand washing hygienic materials. So then if you think about this tuition class scenario, it's very difficult at this moment. We can't, our knowledge is it's a big gathering, so better to use the online services to start these classes. Also the schools, even the schools in the danger area, the high risk areas, can use the online materials and online courses till they start the schools. Then our main concern is which schools to open, when to open the schools, and which grades in which schools to open. If you are going to open the school, you should have facilities to isolate the students who come up with the symptoms to the schools, or find out that the student is having some fever or the cough symptoms which is going paired with the COVID symptoms. So we should have to ensure with the collaboration with the divisional medical officer of health and the PHIs to maintain the isolation centers, and what is the preparedness plan, how to take this suspected student or the teacher to the hospital, and what are the basic measures you should have to take. So you should have prepare with those facilities, and then think about to start the schools. Then according to the students who are going to face to the A-level examination, I think basically they are worrying about their educational, what is the syllabus, whether they cover the syllabus and whether they go with the whole syllabus like that. So the educational authorities should inform what is their territory and what should the basic components they should know, and the students can then also use the online facility to gain their knowledge. At the same time, we should have to tell, we know the people who are in the stay at home is in a little bit stress, and they should have to have a timetable how to overcome their stress as well as how to plan their educational activities. Best thing is you should have to abide with if you are facing to the A levels, you better thorough with the principles. So you have to use you can go through the online, and you can use the internet and get the knowledge from there, and focus to only to the principles. I think in this situation, even a disaster situation, normally they are going with the principles. So we advise first you focus to the how to control the infection. Then you have to focus to what you are going to do if there is a suspected patient or someone found out, and thirdly how the education materials and educational process is going on, and how to use your free time. So it should be able to balance with the focus to your exams.